Hey guys, it's Lina. Welcome back to my channel. Now that Christmas is over, I wanted to make a quick little video talking to you about how you can set New Year's resolution goals that you'll actually reach. So let's just get right into it. My first tip when setting New Year's resolutions is to be realistic. You need to realize what your schedule is looking like and what you can actually do. Of course, you don't want to underestimate what you're capable of, but it's important to just not push yourself too far. If you have super high expectations for yourself, I feel like you're more likely to kind of feel disappointed when you don't reach those goals. So just be realistic, set small goals and set big goals as well. And then you can work towards all of those things. My second tip is to make sure you write it down. If you are not writing your goal down, there's a good chance you're just going to kind of like forget about it and end up not reaching it. If you have a goal you actually want to reach, you need to write it down and make a plan of how you're going to reach it. So if your goal has to do with like exercise and fitness, then make yourself a schedule of when you're going to go to the gym. Write it out. Write down when you want to go, what you want to do. You can do that for any goal too. So just be sure that you're writing it down. And then that kind of fits in with my third tip, which is just to make sure you're tracking your progress, because it's so easy to get discouraged if you're not counting every single success. Because if you have this big long-term goal, you should have small goals in between. So for me, my goal last year was to get better at doing push-ups, just get stronger. And I did a really good job at the beginning of the year doing that. But I wasn't tracking my progress at all. So I just kind of fell off the wagon. And I think had I written that goal down and then written down like how many I could do at the beginning of the year, how many I could do at the end of January, end of February, end of March, if I had like set a plan and actually kept track of it, I think I would have done a much better job at reaching that goal. And then my fourth tip is just to make sure you're giving yourself grace. Don't follow like the all or nothing rule. If you have to miss a day of reaching your goal, don't just like stop doing it. Every day is a new chance to reach your goal. So just because you fall off the wagon once doesn't mean you need to give up. Just like you're not going to make progress through one day of reaching your goal, you're also not going to lose progress by just missing it for one day. So it's not like if you have a cookie, you're going to gain back all the weight that you've been trying to lose. Like, you're allowed to have one cookie, that's okay. Give yourself grace and just move on and eat better the next day. Not that cookies are bad, I'm all for eating cookies. But I also think it's important to remember that just because the new year people set goals, that's not the only time you can set a goal. So if halfway through the year you're like, you know what I decided I was going to do isn't working for me, you can go ahead and set a new goal and start working towards it. You don't have to wait until January 1st to start doing all these new things. It's just kind of like, I think it just makes people feel good about the new year. And it's almost like I think it's like a marketing thing to like make the new year this big deal. But you can start working towards a new goal anytime you want. I want to work on my tricep strength and definition. And that's kind of like my New Year's resolution, but I actually started working on it a couple weeks ago because why would I wait? You know, that's just a month earlier that I'll reach my goals. So this is a super quick video. If you have any other questions, please be sure to let me know in the comments, but don't feel pressure to like become a new you in the new year. You know, like new year, new you. Like you can become a better version of yourself. You can strengthen something that you feel is a weakness for you. Like mentally or physically, emotionally, whatever. Just don't feel like this big pressure to make the new year so crazy good. Like just do your best, set goals that you really want to reach. Like don't feel like you have to be like, you know what, like in the new year I'm gonna totally change my body. Like no, like it could be something simple as I want to eat more vegetables, so you're gonna eat an extra serving of vegetables every day, and you know what, some days you might miss it and that's okay. You're just gonna get up and do it the next day. So just be sure you are not pushing yourself too hard on this. You don't have to set a New Year's goal if you don't want to. I think last year my only one was to do more push-ups. Like that was literally it because I didn't know what else to do. But yeah, make sure you're writing it down, tracking your progress, giving yourself credit, and then also realizing that sometimes you're gonna need a day off, and that's okay. Anyways, I hope you all have a great New Year's celebration if you're able to. I know COVID has things really messed up, but just, make the most of it. I hope this video was helpful, and thanks so much for watching.